In December 2015, I got an email from a student at Branham High School. She said they were holding a rally in their gym, one where people would be doing nice things for each other. That sounded like a good story for our Bay Area Proud series, so I showed up to cover it. Well, it wasn't long after it started I realized I had stumbled across something pretty powerful. I've been back every year since to cover the Branham High School Winter Wishes Rally. The way the students, the teachers, the staff, the entire community embraces this idea of being kind to each other is something worth sharing.
I'll be checking in with each group. I'll go over some stuff with you guys from last year's debrief and just how to move forward from now. So we'll have like goals for you guys and then just like a timeline of what you guys want to do. So just be prepared for that. There's a deadline on there, but just we want to do everything before the deadline so that we're not behind on anything. So yeah. I'm Anwisha Mishra, and this year I'm overseeing the entire Winter Wishes program. Winter Wish is an event where our whole community is able to come together under one roof, our gym. So we start off by sending out a form where all students and staff can submit a wish, and through that process we find a lot of stories in the Brenham community.
Thank you guys for volunteering your time to be a part of this committee. Basically, the goal is that we are going to sort through wishes and try to narrow it to about 20. This is our 9th annual Winter Wishes. Larry Lopez, who was the activities director at Branham at the time, he went to a conference.
So at the conference, I got to hear someone speak, and in one of the sessions they said, you know, we do a Winter Wishes program. And that was all they said, and there wasn't really any detail.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 3rd annual Make-A-Wish Rally.
And so I started thinking about it more as I got back, and I decided to tell my ASB kids, I was like, you know, I think we're gonna do this. And so they were excited, but it was kind of like, well, what do we do?
Something that Larry is really good at is really like finding the magic in things and inspiring people.
We know that you wish for your rent to be paid for to help your mom out.
It wasn't really like a set structure or this is how it's done. So I kind of just said, oh, well, this is what I think it might be.
We know how important it was for you to get your mom's rent covered.
And I like the idea of, you know, students giving back to the students.
We were able to give you a check for $1,400 toward your next month's rent.
Kind of from those first few years, it just took off and the community really started to embrace it.
I think we had a little bit over 700 wishes this year that were submitted by the students and teachers.
So I can start off. Potential big wishes I have: number 3, parents got divorced, mom is having a lot of financial trouble, needs help with money, and would also like to do something nice for mom because she's been really struggling financially.
481 is for Miss Molina to get gas gift cards because she lives in Hollister.
Pay for either a down payment or a first month rent for an apartment or a house for her dad.
She'd love to provide a time for them to go spend some time together. She doesn't know how much longer he has.
I think when reading these 700 wishes, it's really crazy to think that these students come to school every day with such painful or emotional stories that they have to like carry.
With cancer, with losing a loved one, with inability to afford even everyday things like food. I mean, these are real struggles that real people are going through, and they're not the only one.
It is tough. It's tough choosing which wish to grant.
Hi,
Hi, good morning. Good morning. So once we choose the wishes to be granted, we assign those to the ASB class. Hi, good morning. They will go through and make sure that they have the financial needs to meet those requirements. We're from Brenham High School and we host a program called Winter Wishes where every staff and student member will submit a wish. So we hold bake sales and we'll get sponsorships to help fundraise for this event so we can grant those wishes for the students.
Good morning, Brenham High School.
One wish that stuck out to me was last year when...
Will everyone who wished for Emmanuel Dennis please come down? Andy, Blake, Erica, Joel, Kate, Cruz, Carolyn, and Melissa.
So a lot of students on our campus, whether they were an upperclassman or underclassmen, wished for him because he was really involved in our community.
In their wish, they all said that you've helped them so much and have brought so much joy to their lives. They just want to do the same for you.
He wasn't able to get his braces paid for, so we were able to contact an orthodontist.
All of us are so grateful when we see a smiling face every day, and we would like to keep that smile perfect, so our wish is to pay off your braces.
We would like to present you with $6,500 to pay off your braces.
I think when they are called up for these wishes to be granted, they realize that there's an acceptance within our school and they can be vulnerable to the fact that they are facing hardship and that there are people to support them, because we want to show them that acceptance is the biggest key when going through a tough time, because they should understand, and they are understanding, that everyone goes through these things and that they're not alone, because all of us are here to support them, and that they should just keep fighting through, just keep remembering that we have people who support us and believe in us.
Okay, next we have Team 7 is going to be done by Team 1.
Over here is the rally group, so they're just going through all the scripts, making sure that every team has what they need, and then they're going to be printing out posters using our poster printer so that every team has a poster to show at the rally for any items that they have donated or that they're using for their wish.
Has the Hamilton t-shirts been purchased?
Yes.
Has the gift card been purchased?
I'm a little bit more stressed now than I was in October. I just wanted to go well. So one of the big wishes we're focusing on this year is for a cheerleader at our school named Catherine.
All we need to do now is contact the football players to give her the roses, and then we need to make the poster and get them to sign the poster.
Person here. Okay, is this going to be by the big screen?
You see her at all the football games and things like that and how everyone loves her, but then you finally get to get her gifts and show that you appreciate her and stuff. And I think all the things that we're working on are things that she's really going to love.
We need someone to hold flowers for Team 2's wish.
So today is our rally. So this morning we got here at 6 a.m. to have run-throughs, and we just finished our final run-through, and now we're going to take a group picture and then just get everything together because the rally starts in about an hour. I am a little stressed, but it's still not hitting me. I'm still just dealing with what's happening.
To start off our rally, we'd like to hand the microphone over to Jenna and Lindsay, who will be presenting our first wish.
We are here to dedicate our wish to a very special individual here at Branham.
Can we please have Catherine Tang come down to the gym floor?
She is constantly brightening other people's days with her amazing smile. This person really deserves nothing but happiness.
Your never-ending spirit and optimism does not go unnoticed.
In fact, some of the players from the football team have something to give you to show how much they appreciate your support during their games.
A couple of her fellow cheerleaders were wanting to wish for her, so they got together and wished for her to be recognized at the rally.
Thank you, bud.
When we saw that wish, we knew that Catherine should be recognized because she's always so energetic and she cares so much about our school, no matter what program is performing or competing. She should realize that we all care about her so much and that she's such an integral part about our community, and she should just be recognized.
Can we get another round of applause for Catherine?
I think being a part of the Branham community just shows students that they're able to kind of be accepted by everyone.
The person who was most impacted was my mom.
It's okay to be vulnerable to what you're facing and to just be able to kind of accept what's happening to you. And the school really teaches us that you can be who you are and you don't need to hide a part of you, because everyone's stories make them who they are, and they shouldn't have to hide it to prove to everyone that they're doing okay. Because whatever you go through is what kind of turns you into the person that you're going to be in the future.
Robin was born with a really rare form of muscular dystrophy, and she stopped walking at the age of 3 and started using a power wheelchair shortly after that.
So we saw that was a very generous wish, and he didn't do.
Robin was my daughter. Her YouTube channel was Magical Mermaid Productions. She loved mermaids and directing, so stop motion, a show that her and her friends did, and then also a show that her and I kind of wrote and directed together. She didn't just want to be an actress. She wanted to be an actress, a director, a screenplay writer. She just wanted to do what she wanted to do and made the most of it and adapted the best that she could.
I want people to see that people who are disabled can do anything they put their mind to.
Robin had already been homesick in October when they started giving the kids wishes. And somebody contacted me and said that they were doing that, and would Robin want to have a star sent home to write on. And so we sat, and she was very thoughtful about it. Robin's wish was to get more followers and, I guess, subscribers it's called, on her YouTube channel.
1,000 subscribers.
For this next wish, we're going to bring out someone who you probably haven't seen around school recently, but she's in every way a big part of our Branham community. I'd like to bring out Robin Gutierrez.
To be up on stage in front of the school, she was not nervous at all.
My name is Robin.
It was her moment to give people an understanding of what life was like for her.
Fortunately, it doesn't affect my mind at all. Physically, that's a whole other story.
And she just wanted them to know that she was like any other child. She just couldn't walk.
Thank you.
After Robin did her speech at the rally, we helped make flyers for everybody to pass around so that they could share it with family and friends with her YouTube channel. So we kept checking, and we would kind of make little announcements like, oh, you have this many. And I remember when she made her goal, and you could just hear this happy, squeal of excitement, and she did this thing with her feet where she'd do a happy dance, and she was really happy. So definitely made her year. It came at the perfect time in Robin's life because literally that was the last day that she was ever in school.
It's a nice spot here. Being able to be a part of the Winter Wishes rally that coincidentally ended up being so close to the end of her years here just made a huge difference. It was just uncanny, the timing that it came, but it was so perfect and just gave her an opportunity to show more than her close friends and family all that she felt and had in her, and that despite the fact that her body was failing her and she had so many challenges, that she went out that door every day with a smile on.
There just are not enough words.
The magic of Winter Wishes is just kind of the passion that the students bring to it, the whole student body, and just the way that they listen to each other, that they support each other, the way that they reach out to each other after they maybe hear a story that touched them.
409 is for someone's mom to be flown down from North Carolina for the rally. Because
one of the big wishes being granted at the rally is flying someone's mom in from North Carolina.
We just need to go over our script and how we're gonna bring her in.
Kendall, her parents divorced. They don't see each other that much, and usually they see each other during the holiday season. But this year, her mom was not able to fly in, so we really want to surprise her with that.
My mom and my dad got divorced, so it was harder for my mom to pay for housing. It just came to the point where we kind of understood that she couldn't afford it here, and it was in her best interest to just move out there. It's hard, but I mean, I've gotten used to the feeling of, her not being there all the time.
Can I please have Joelle Gibson, David Sandell, Emily Rocha, Kristen Hancha.
There was 5 people who wished for it, which is awesome.
Man, Winter Wishes, it's great to be here and put my friend Kendall Fowler here in the spotlight. We all love her. We all know who she is. She's a bright star on this campus, and she does everything for everyone, man.
It's been really hard for her through a lot of different things, and I really hope this wish impacts her a lot.
You just support me like crazy, and I just want to give back to you.
So Kendall, all your friends asked for the same thing, and this surprise is a little bit different because it was flown out from North Carolina. Can we please have Tara come to the gym floor?
My mom came out from the lobby and I lost it.
It was emotional, to say the least. For them to do this for so many people speaks words.
They do it because they know that people need it. They know that people deserve it.
And that was our last wish of the 9th annual Winter Wishes Rally.
We hope that everybody had an amazing rally and took away some inspiration to give back to those you care about this holiday season.
I remember leaving that first rally, people hugging each other, checking on each other, friends coming down to hug their friends who received a gift or made a gift. It's something you don't regularly see in high school, and so for it to make people feel like this is no longer people I go to school with, these are no longer my friends, this is my family, I think it takes it to another level of building that positive school culture that we all hope to one day have, and just reinforces it each and every year.
It's stressful, it's crazy, but it's always this really great feeling at the end of it, knowing that we did something special for the campus that hopefully made a difference.
I feel so relieved that the event went so well, and it really brought people to tears this time because of all the wishes that were submitted, and everything went perfectly to plan. I'm so grateful to be in a program that kind of teaches students how to take initiative and help others before worrying about themselves and their own problems. It's to put others before yourself and just really think about the bigger picture.
Thank you so much for joining us for this Bay Area Proud special. You can catch new Bay Area Proud stories every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock on NBC Bay Area. And you can catch up on our more than 500 previous stories by going to NBCBayArea.com and scrolling down to the Bay Area Proud section. Take care.